So, kicking into the spoiler free or the spoiler full stuff. Alright, what worked? The runtime is the real MVP here. You could be in and out of that cinema in 85 minutes if there aren't any commercials or infomercials or anything, right? There is a mid-credit scene of Doug assessing the damage to his scrotum with his doctor, which is worth sticking around for. Which brings me to my next positive. The director and writer do not hold back on the humor. Whether it be canine cussing, dog shit, erections, peeing, vomit eating, doggy styling, or ball bag biting, it's hard R for a reason, and it earns and deserves it. The cast works really, really well together. And this is my little theory about the movie, that it's almost like The Wizard of Oz. So our hero is lost and follows a route home, much like Dorothy, only to find the person who they were searching for is not who they were built up to be, much like the Wizard of Oz. On the journey, everyone is trying to find something. So we got Reggie on his is on his way home. That's what he's trying to find. Bug, played by Jamie Foxx, is trying to find a family, even though he doesn't want one, but that's because of the fear. Maggie is trying to find her purpose. She's kind of getting outshined by this little Paris Hilton style bag dog type thing, and Hunter is trying to find his courage or his heart, much like the Tin Man is. So there you go. That's like a tiny Teddy Nope of themes in a playful movie. And yes, Teddy Nope is an actual word. Go look it up. So for me, what didn't work? It's not all of the gags and humor works. They don't all land, and it's not all gold, but that doesn't deter you from the movie too much. But whether you're a dog person or not, there's some stuff in here that feels like it's trying to hammer home the love of dogs. I don't own a dog, I like dogs and I'm fond of them, but I'm not a furry parent. But I can imagine if you are a dog owner, you'll love the observations and idiosyncrasies of the dogs here on display. There's also not enough Will Forte. He's fucking hilarious in shitbag mode, and I just wanted to see him be a douche for a little bit longer. But those are my observations of the stuff that didn't work. Here are a couple of pivotal moments in the film. So these are the ones that really sort of stuck out for me. The magic mushroom scene. This is first and foremost. This played really well in our cinema, where you get the dream world aspect that turns into a horror movie afterward because they maul a whole bunch of rabbits. But scenes like this really help endear us to the characters. And while the joke didn't pan out after in its subsequent sort of reiterations and mentions of it, it's a thread that keeps us focused on the camaraderie shared between these pet pals. Reggie stepping up to handle, well, shit. With the help of dog excrement, is able to bust his pet pals out of the pen. It shows us the first step to Reggie really stepping up for himself as well. When we find out who the devil in the sky is as well, it's so fucking obvious, but it makes so much sense, and it was a really, really cool reveal. Also, Bug letting Gloria, Hunter, and Reggie in on his past owner and his problems there, and what sort of sets him off in terms of his biggest fear of rejoining a family, is a big insight into what Bug really wants, but he's too scared to go for it. Gloria also getting to use her acute sense of smell to help Reggie really cues us into her purpose as well. She doesn't want to be the cute dog and just be the cute dog. She wants something to do. And finally, Hunter finally stepping up for himself was actually really, really good in terms of that journey of I want to find a heart, I want to stand up for myself and get that bravery. Reggie also being really scared of leaving Doug. So this is a big pivotal moment in the film where he kind of turns around and says, well, I'm keeping this ball that I've been carrying since we broke out of dog jail because Doug would like that. Doug loves the ball. But it really showcases the power that someone who is abusive has over you, is that they make you feel like it's your fault. So you blame yourself for all of their bullshit. Reggie has a change of heart towards eviscerating Doug's balls, but thankfully realizes his self-worth by the end. with the main goal being to sound off about the hurtful things Doug did to him, so get his side of the story off. It's not until Reggie's dog gang file in that he actually takes physical revenge on Doug. So overall, Strays is not going to win any awards. It's never going to set the world on fire. As a piece of entertainment in between the summer splash of spectacle that was Mission Impossible and Barbenheimer, and the scary season on the horizon, it cruises in as the unsuspecting, insouciant comedy that works well enough to get a couple chuckles out of you, but we won't be talking about Strays by the end of the year. It's just not that top dog. I really enjoyed the performances here. Jamie Foxx in particular, ever since they cloned Tyrone, he's just been on this really, really cool sort of run of re-educating the world on his brand of comedy. And the way he delivers stuff is great. Will Ferrell is Will Ferrell. I've never been the biggest Will Ferrell fan, but when it works, it works. You know what I mean? But I think Will Forte is the one that you sort of remember from the movie in terms of he's a humor, he's kind of there. But I just loved his brand of comedy in this, and he, like, him in shitbag mode is beautiful.